And after the final Bennetts British Superbike Championship race of the 2025 season, taking third place for Honda Racing UK, Tommy Bridewell. Tommy, it's fair to say it's been a tough season for you this year with ups and downs, so it must feel great to finish in third at the end of the year.
Yeah, definitely. Tough race for sure. Tough season. Exactly like you say. Probably I'm very, very surprised we ended up fifth in the championship because our inconsistency this year has been disappointing for sure. Some weekends we're strong, some weekends we're not. So it's been a hard, emotional, difficult year. But like I said then on TNT that next year I will come back stronger. And I think we'll be in a good place. So I want to thank Honda for the past 2 years. It's been a great experience, great time. Enjoyed it, and I think to end the season with a podium is always nice. These guys were super strong out front. Just took me a little bit to almost get a bit of a feel for the circuit. No excuse, because obviously it's the same for everyone. But I was really weak in the last corner because I forgot they re-tarmacked it. So I thought it was the old tarmac when it was real slippy. So once I remembered about 8 laps in that there was quite a lot of grip there, I was all right. But nice to finish the season on the podium. Congrats to Carl. Going back-to-back championships is no mean feat. Let's see what next year brings.
Thank you, Tommy. And moving on to second in that race, Brad, first of all, we'll just talk through the race. It was tough. You knew you had to be ahead of Kyle. That's all you could do. That's all you did. Talk us through it, because it was obviously difficult for everybody given that conditions were wet for the first time of the weekend.
Yeah, it wasn't easy. Obviously, we had a little bit of time before the race to sort of go out of pit lane, come back through and come back to the grid. And straight away, I didn't have a good feeling at all. Coming out of pit lane, I thought that's not ideal, but got into a steady rhythm at the start of the race. Honestly, was just waiting for someone to pass me because I didn't know how fast to go. I didn't know if I was pushing too much or not enough. Danny come past me solid, and at that point I just settled into a rhythm behind him. I couldn't. There was parts of the track where he was strong, super strong, and there was bits where I was like I could claw back a little bit of time, but honestly, I didn't have an answer for Danny today, and same with Nesbitt. But I had nothing to lose really. Obviously, I needed to be first or second at least to have a chance if Kyle did unfortunately DNF. That's where I needed to be, and I pushed as much as I could to be in that position till the end of the race. So it was a good race. I enjoyed it. Long, always is in the rain, but hats off to Danny. Well done, and obviously good job to Carl for this season. He's rode unbelievable. We both had some good battles this year, so fair play to him, and we'll come back next year fighting.
Thank you, Brad.
Cheers.
And moving on to our race winner, the final one of 2025, and back on the top step here at Brands Hatch, ironically, for McCams Racing Yamaha, it's Danny Kent. Danny, a tough race, like we were saying, in the wet. You had your first win here this time last year, and you've ended the season with victory, especially given that the team obviously is no longer next season. Talk us through the emotions of that one, please.
Yeah, well, what a long race. Very similar to Brad, really. We had 2 sighting laps before the race started, and I didn't have a good feeling on the rear at all. So when we come up to the grid, I said to Chris on the grid, I said, I don't feel confident, mate. I got no grip on the rear, but he did his magic. Felt really good from lap 1. Those conditions are very tricky. It's so easy to try and get out front and then over push it and crash. But no, the team gave me a mega bike. This year has been very up and down. We've had some really high highs of highs, and we've had some really lows. But yeah, no, I'm just really pleased to end the season, and this is going to be Tim and Sonia Martin's last race in British Superbikes, and they go out with a win. So I want to thank them for everything they've done, and also McCams and everyone in the team.
Thank you, and congratulations,
Thank
Danny.
you.